It was already on the internet, you know what I'm saying? So,
Man, y'all come on back in, man. That's a part of the warfare, man. But it is what it is, man. Y'all come on in. If you just now catching this live, you want to go down the timeline and go back to the first one, y'all, because the last live was actually interrupted. I'm gonna wait for y'all to come on back in, man. We got to look. We gonna finish this, cause this deep, man. Ain't nobody touching on this subject from this, from this side of things, man. Please do me a favor, man. Like it up and share it. Also, don't forget to drop the 9s to let me know my audio was great, y'all. They tried, but we ain't having that today, y'all. I'm telling y'all, this is a valuable message. Let he who has eyes see clearly, man. That's big facts. Okay. We back though. Y'all come on in and do me a favor, pound up like it. Okay, thanks for the 9s, Trina boy. I really appreciate that. Yeah. Renee Birdrow, we see you in here. We had to come back, y'all, and do it again, man. The other live, that video ain't come in, so, we gonna get it right, though. Say they don't want your word. Now, that's big facts. That goes without being, said right there. But it's gonna get out whether they like it or not. If we got to do 2 or 3 of these joints, we gonna do it. Okay? If we got to do 2 or 3 of these joints, that's what we gonna do. Cause I want y'all to wake up, y'all. Like, these things happen from a spiritual perspective. Like now, I will say this. Like I was saying, y'all, in the first video, I was saying basically, this can be taken any way. We can look at it like it was a setup, and I truly do believe that it was a setup involved, just because the way things happen. It give me like I say, it gives me King Von vibes, y'all. So if you know anything that happened with King Von, like how he was the only one. Well, I think it was a couple more people that transitioned with him. They just didn't make as much noise because, he wanted to start. But at the same time, like, it gives me King Von vibes, y'all. I feel like, and I do believe that King Von could have possibly been set up. That's just my opinion, But, and the only reason I believe that is because it's like when you got somebody in your circle that's a star, you supposed to be protecting them by any means necessary. Because guess what? That's your livelihood on the line as well. How many doors been opened up for you? So if you ain't protecting him like that, what the fuck you around him for? You see what I'm saying? That's big facts. Okay? But yeah, y'all, as I was saying, the ancestors stepped in a couple times with him, y'all. They tried to save him a couple times and he just ignored it. And this is going to be one of the situations where I believe that they stepped in and they tried to save him, okay? As they do with a lot of young men. See, you be protected. That's why you be out there the first time you got shot at, you got away with it. The second time you get shot, you may get grazed or something. You know what I'm saying? You being protected, but that's also a message that's coming from your ancestors that's telling you, hey, man, calm down, chill, be cool. Because guess what? We ain't going to come save you too many times. And like I was saying before the video went out, by him going out there and actually dancing on the grave the way he did, and if you want to see that, please go back and revisit the first video, because all of that was on the first video before they decided that they wanted to, rudely interrupt us, y'all. Okay? So with that being said, go and check it out. He actually showed the video of him actually dancing on the graveyard and stuff like that, y'all. That's highly disrespectful. That's the reason I believe that his ancestors stepped away. I believe that he was heavily protected. His grandmother being a practitioner of her age, I really do believe that she could have put some things in place to protect him. But once that happened, I believe she was looking like, man, ain't nothing I could do for you. The ancestors, they ain't pleased with what you do. But I want to show y'all, this is the first incident where his car ended up getting shot up. And I want y'all to know that this was a tall tale sign, y'all, for him to get out of it. Like he gonna say in here, because I told y'all they wear these things like a badge of honor. You see what I'm saying? Not that I haven't done it before myself, but this is why I can identify it when I see it, okay? But they wear these things like a badge of honor. And, he gonna tell you how many times he actually got shot at and how many times he actually survived. Let me see.
First they said I was dead, though. I saw it.
Now look, this is a couple. Now, this ain't even a video, y'all. I apologize. This is the one right here. Give me a second.
First they said I was dead, though. I saw everybody who don't like me. It was already.
Nah, okay. I apologize. That was the right one. But look, this is gonna be multiple ones, y'all.
First they said I was dead, though. I saw everybody who who don't like me, it was already on the internet, you know what I'm saying? So I supposed to let niggas know I'm not there. I shot back. I know I did me.
Man, you ain't supposed to let nobody know nothing. And this is why I say, look at his mentality, y'all. This is a young man's mentality. You could be out here playing a grown-ass man all you want, but if you ain't mentally grown, you're not grown. Look at how he think, man. You just survived an incident where your life was almost taken, yet and still you tomorrow. I got to let everybody know I'm living. I survived. I shot back, man. What sense does that make? This is how you know you ain't dealing with no grown man with no grown man mind state. And like I was just saying a couple days ago, it's all based on the music, what he grew up to, the reason that made him want to be a drill rapper and things like that, y'all, that influenced him to get out there and think that he should be chasing clout by disrespecting the dead, y'all.
Walking out the studio one night, going to my car to pull up. I opened the door and like went to shooting and shit, shooting at me and shit like that, and I'm shot back. I was really trying to see where the shots was coming from, type shit. Cause like them bitches was like just flying everywhere. That was my first thing. Was like, damn, where the fuck the shots coming from? I need to figure out where they coming from. And I like peeped where they was coming from. Then definitely I went shooting back and shit. I got out the car. I ran back up to the studio. I was like, at first I asked studio, you told somebody I was here or some shit, tried to set me up. I asked him off rip, are you trying to set me up or some shit?
And I believe that was possible. But I want you to understand that was a sign that came from your ancestors that was telling you like, look, people getting your location in some way, form, or fashion. Now, people out here that just want the money. They just want the money, and it's a great possibility that they did. I would have took that just for that. Yeah, you did try to set me up. Ain't no did you try. You tried, nigga, yeah. I ain't got to ask that question. You see what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, you know, that's what it is. And like Kimberly said, man, I ain't seen you in a minute too, Kimberly. Where you been, goddess? Look, hit that pound that like button up, man. Share it up for me if you over here. Let the message get out, y'all.
He was like, hell nah. He showed me his phone and shit. I had my Glock in my hand, and I was trying to see did I enter my clip. That when I pulled the clip out, I was like, damn, I emptied my shit. I walked back to the front of the yard trying to see if it was still out there.
Like, just look at the man state, man. He's telling the story, y'all, and just trying to prove his manhood while telling the story. He feels like he has to do that. You know, society has made him feel like I gotta show people I ain't no punk. Like, just listen to how that sound. I looked at my clip, and then when I looked at my clip, I noticed it was empty. So, you know, that's an indication. And so you don't have to take it like it is, but the body language is saying it all. This is the man state of the youth, y'all. I got to be a man. I ain't throw my gun. I ain't lose my gun. I went and got it, y'all. We have to change. This is who we have to change, the man state of them. They're the next generation. That's big facts.
Type shit, because I got 2 registered guns in my name. I got a Glock and an FN. I'm on the way to school.
Now, this right here is going to be another situation, y'all, where he ended up, you know, they were trying to get down on him, and the ancestors intervened, y'all, when they saved him, but he didn't see that for that. He ain't take it for what it is, y'all. He just continued to do what he wanted to do. Look.
So, it came to like 4th period. I was finna fight like 3 people. 3 of the same people in the same hood. So, okay. I get off the school bus. Mind you, now, I ain't thinking of nothing. Like, I been taunting this man all day, like, he been dead, like, knowing that karma real. I ain't thinking of it at that time, but this would show me karma real.
Look, he knows karma real, because I just showed y'all the video, in the last video about hoodoo. They believe in the law of the universe. They know the law of the universe, y'all. They know karma is one. They know you going to pay for it here, you going to pay for it in the afterlife, or you going to pay for it in your next lifetime. They know it. They know how it go. Why do you think that they even waste their time trying to hex somebody for 3 to 4 lifetimes? Why do you think they do that? You don't think they know that? So for you to be out here doing what you're doing, coming up under a grandmother who taught you the spiritual law, who passed this down to you because you said some things in the first video or the first live that we did, y'all, detailing it. You was detailing it. You know, you even went into, you know, talking about some of the rituals that took place, you know, in Florida. You know how big it is in Florida. You know how, you know, let's get into it though.
Taunting him all day on Facebook, the person who died. So I get off the school bus. I walk through the cut. I'll say probably like 5-10 minutes later, somebody pop out the cut, go to shoot, and boom, boom, boom. I got hit on my hip, and my hip popped out of place, and I was just crawling, looking back, looking at him still shooting.
And I want y'all to realize what he said. He said he been taunting dude from down all day. He been doing this all day. He said this to show you karma is real behind what I'm doing. I know it, but I'm in too deep at this point. I'm out here, look. I got a name. I got a reputation to uphold. You know what I'm saying? Not only am I doing this for millions of the kids that's watching me, you know, I'm doing it for the people in my hood to let them know even though I got shot, I'ma still be me. I'm the toughest person in the world. You see what I'm saying? It don't matter. Look, this is the man state of our youth, y'all, because this is a young man. I don't care about the jewelry. I don't care about the watches. That don't mean nothing, man. That's material things, bro. That don't make him a man. That make him financially stable. And not even that. The jewelry don't make him financially stable, but I'm just saying that shows that he has some form of finances coming in that could back that, that could back that in some way, form, or fashion. But that does not make him a man with a grown man's mentality that can think and operate under certain, in certain pressures, that can, lead people in a certain, no. And I told y'all in the live that we did on YouTube yesterday, for those of you who actually joined me on YouTube, we talked about how his girlfriend even, suffered as a result of this. And there's no disrespect to nobody. I'm just showing y'all how it's crazy. She suffered as a result of this because guess what? Him being in the spotlight, the way that he's actually in the spotlight, y'all, and, doing what he do while he in the spotlight, she influenced by that. She looking at him like he big and bad, like he got the bag. This somebody I should be influenced. Let me go out here and diss the dead. Let me gang bang. Let me do all that too. You see what I'm saying? He doing it. I want to show him I'm ride, I'm die. You see what I'm saying? And so she ends up ultimately getting shot too. In the mouth, or whatever she happened, she got shot, and she would as a badge of honor. Even now, in his transitioning, y'all, she's still doing it. This is the man of our youth. Understand what I'm trying to tell y'all, man? Wake up.
You know what I'm saying? So as I'm crawling, I crawled to like this house with this lady sitting on the porch. I'm like, I'm shot. I'm shot, ma'am, I'm shot. She was like, I don't give a fuck. Get the fuck out my yard. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm shot. So after that, I just turned over. I just laid on my back and I just like passed out. Yeah.
Okay, but he still got the...
Now, he passed out. I want y'all to understand he passed out and woke up in the hospital, y'all. Understand that. So, you don't think that was the ancestors, bro? The ancestors could let him bleed out, bro. He ain't had to... I'm just trying to tell y'all signs of where actually spirit steps in. He goes to a door. After being shot at the time, that spirit saying, I'm going to teach you a lesson. You've been taunting dude all day. I'm going to allow them to put that pressure on you and show you how it feels to become close to death. I'm going to show you this. So, what happened was when he got shot... He look, knocked on the old girl though. Old girl say, I don't care about you being shot, man. So he crawled away, rolled over on his back, and he could have transitioned in that moment, but he didn't because his spiritual team stepped in and they saved him. The Most High had mercy on him. Understand what I'm trying to tell y'all? This is spirit working, and we don't even be knowing it, y'all.
Gun and still shooting at you?
Yeah, he could have walked down him, like he could have stood over me.
This incident, I was at my people's house. It was like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning or some shit. And I was trying to go get one of these, right.
Now look, y'all, I want y'all to know this is another incident where he was in the grocery store, going to the gas station, and it just shows me his mentality, bro. Like, he's not even moving like he should be partaking in this. He ain't even moving like he should be partaking in this. You all out in your community, knowing who it is that you are, knowing the importance that you have become to your family, okay, by you even being put in a position that you in to be able to gross the income that you got coming, and here it is, you still making yourself accessible inside of these communities where not only are you dissing the dead, but you know they want your top gone. This shows the immaturity of our youth, y'all, and the way they think and why it is that they need guidance, y'all. Y'all don't see it? Y'all like it up and share it and drop them down. Look at it.
Like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning or some shit. And I was trying to go get one of these, right here.
You're on a vape run. You hit that thing like 7 times already in this podcast. You're really addicted, huh?
I'm on perks, bro, so that shit even it out.
Oh, so you're still on perks for the foot thing?
Yeah, I'm on perks. So
now look, he tried to clean it up for him because that was another mistake he made, being young and fucking dumb. You understand what I'm trying to tell y'all? That's him. I'm on perks. Want to be seen as that type of person. I'm on perks. And he tried to clean it up for you because he knows people that's watching, y'all. He know, I don't know if he was on paperwork or nothing, but he just cleaned it up for him. Oh, you talking about from the medication that you had. He couldn't even see it, y'all. And, he's giving me a sense of nervousness right now. He's somebody, and like, I don't know if I got any clips that I'm going to show y'all in here, but he talked about it. He talked about, transitioning a lot in his interviews. When you go down and see his interviews, y'all, he talked about transitioning a lot. Okay, so let's go.
But now I'm trying to go get that shit. But when I walk outside, I sit down. I'm sitting in my car for like 2 seconds. I'm like, damn, what gas station I'm finna go to? Because you can't just go there in a gas station. My shit. So I'm trying to pick like the safest one, even though ain't none of that shit safe. So I pick the gas station. I pull out. I see a car, but I'm like, I ain't really thinking too much of it. But when I'm backing out, that zoom like behind me, it stopped. So I hit the brakes. I'm like, that. So I'm finna let that bitch get in front of me. I ain't finna let them get behind me. So that bitch hop in front of me and shit. We get to the next stop sign. That bitch busted left, hop out with a blowing that bitch down. Like the car went dry, so that bitch stopped. I'm like, damn, I'm dead. And that bitch on the drive, I hit the gas, smashed the gas to the next stop sign, busted right. And that bitch went dry no more. I hopped out. I jumped behind like I don't know if it was a van or a truck. Hopped behind they shit. I was just laying there for like 10 minutes. I'm like, damn, I'm shot. So I get up. I'm like, I can't walk or nothing. I'm knowing my foot f***ed up. I knock on them people's door house. I'm like, I'm shot. Like, I'm bamming on that bit. Like, I'm shot. Y'all open the bit. I'm hitting the rain camera and all. I'm looking through that bit. I see a he's sitting on the couch. I don't know if he had headphones in or what. I'm bamming on that bit. He ain't paying me no mind on. Like, what the f***? So I hop back to the car and then I just drive to the hospital, hit 100, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, so you drove to the hospital because the picture of your foot went viral. You had a huge ass hole in your foot.
Yeah.
And so you drove to the hospital with
Yeah, I drove all the way to the hospital, 100. Speeding to that bit.
Now look, him again wearing it like it's a badge of honor, but not seeing how, you know, his spiritual team stepped in. And this is terminology that I'm using right now, y'all. I can guarantee you he's some way in somewhat form or fashion familiar with it because, like I said, he practices voodoo, y'all. He knows about it.
2018, you actually dropped Voodoo. I know that's a big thing in Jacksonville.
Florida.
Right, Florida. Can you describe the voodoo scene?
So like I say, he knows about voodoo, y'all. He knows that the voodoo scene is heavy down there. He knows how spirit work, but yet and still you're operating and finding yourselves in situations where spirit is actually showing you how they work and you not caring about it. You not, you know, you ain't really recognizing it for what it is, you know what I'm saying, and moving the way that you should be moving. Y'all do me a favor, man. Pound that like button up and share it, man. Whatever platform you on. Do me the favor of pounding that like button up and share it. He's not recognizing it, y'all. They steady coming in and showing them, y'all. Plenty chance he could have been knocked off, y'all. Look, understand what I'm trying to tell you. He just showed you another situation to where he knocked on the door, okay, another time. And he say somebody was sitting there when he got shot, and they was like, man, we ain't trying to help you. Get away from my door. I ain't got nothing to do with that, right? And then he still ends up getting out of there. Times where, you know, if dude was really on that with him, he could have got him. Whoever it was that was behind it. But this is spirit working, and this is me showing y'all. Like I say, if you just now joining this live and you want to know where we starting off at, you might want to go down either the timeline on Facebook or the timeline on YouTube, because we streaming on both platforms right now, y'all, right? You need to go on either one of those platforms and check out the first video, because they interrupted us, man. They ain't want this message to get out because it's deep, y'all. This is spiritual warfare. It's somebody that don't want this message to get out. Understand what I'm trying to tell y'all? They don't want, because like I say, this man done went and danced on somebody's grave, y'all, in Florida. Listen to what he just said. I want y'all to listen to this video and see what she just said. This is why it's so important, what I'm saying.
All right. 2018, you actually dropped Voodoo. I know that's a big thing in Jacksonville.
Florida.
Right, Florida. Can you describe the voodoo scene? And I think you said your grandma was doing it?
It was like a phrase, what? Voodoo. It's like, that's a big thing in Florida, period, though, with Haitians and Zolds and...
He say his grandma's doing it. He said it's a big thing in Florida with Haitians and Zolds, and you don't know who he connected to. I keep telling y'all, when you went over there and you danced on his grave, that's when your spiritual team walked away, and that's when somebody who was very connected, I can guarantee you, they did something. They conjured something, y'all, and something his way. Okay, and which intensified it and allowed him, you know, to step in, and this happened. Look what happened, y'all. He made a diss song about somebody on their birthday, and he described a certain situation about 4 people being shot, 1 surviving, 3 being unalive. Okay, his birthday comes around. On his birthday, it's the total opposite. 4 people are shot, 1 don't make it. It's symbology in that as well. I want y'all to understand that. So that's why I say we can get deeper, but we just gonna deal with it from a spiritual perspective right now, because we can get deeper. It's symbology in that. You know, it ain't no coincidence that if somebody comes and do a drive-by, man, do you think it's a possibility that it can happen that way? It wasn't clean. They sitting in the car, and from the way that the car was actually hit, it looked like it took a hit from the front. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, it looked like it took a hit from the front. And so, with that being said, to me, it's like, how, if it takes a hit from the front, how can only one person end up unalive and 3 people survive? So that's why I say we can get a little deeper into that, because we know what's going on, y'all, like in the industry. We know how the game go. And I keep telling y'all, man, see, a lot of time when there's one person thriving inside of a group and the people around them don't feel like he doing what he should do or she should do in terms of like making sure that they thrive too, it creates a lot of jealousy to the point of where, you know, they'll even try to set you up. Hey, look, this ain't our money. He good. We ain't good. We got to wait on that nigga to buy us a pair of shoes. You see what I'm saying? We got to wait on him to, get us something to eat. You know what I'm saying? He got a nice chain on his neck. I ain't got no nice chain on my neck. You know, that's how people think. I don't care how long you grew up with them. That's how they think. And now I get to the point of where it's like, yeah, you know what? I know that's your man and all. You heard what Dirk say. I pay your homie back to backdoor you. You know, they vibrating at the frequency of money. They still think money is everything, y'all. Okay? But yeah, I'm just saying, they'll pay somebody. And they'll be like, hey, man, I'm going to act like I ain't never seen it, man. Look, we're going to be over here at this time. Then, look, the place that they ended up, like, did y'all see the first interview that I showed y'all, man? Go back to the first video and watch the first video, man. Look at the hotel they were staying in. They in a Days Inn, man. You making all this money, man, and you in a Days Inn, man. You making all this money and you in a Days Inn, man. Come on, man. You don't, look, hey, look. I ain't never seen a real good Days Inn, bro, in no high-priced community where you know it's going to be protected, where police might be patrolling, where a person going to be afraid to go out and do. I ain't never seen no Days Inn out there like that. You see what I'm saying? I ain't never seen it, bro. Y'all better wake up. Trisha Boyer say money not going to help anyone at the end of the day. For real, oh, that's big facts. But I'm just saying. I'm just talking to you like, bro, look how you out here moving, bro, and for you to be out here doing what you do. And then, but see, it ain't all, and I want you to understand, it's not about the money helping him. It's about him understanding what it is that he has going on around him, who it is that he has around him as well. You know, that may be jealous of him, but still smiling in his face on a day-to-day basis, y'all, knowing like, hey, I'm in contact with somebody. But I want you to understand, all of this stuff happened from a spiritual perspective first. It all starts from a spiritual perspective first. And this is why you should never, ever, ever diss the dead, because you don't have that protection. That protection is going to be in play for all the reasons, like I just showed you last time, of how he ended up getting knocked down, okay? And nobody wanted to help him, but yet and still, somehow he made it to the hospital where he can get that help that he needs in order to survive. That's the purpose, your spiritual team being around there and you respecting them. But look, I want y'all to understand, look at this.
Stuff like that, but it really ain't nothing like too crazy. It just, you know what I'm saying? It's just like a way of living.
Can you describe how it works for people that might not know? Like, you know?
You just gotta come to Florida and just meet your woo lady and go through the process. Do what you gotta do.
Did you find out anything crazy about, what's been like your craziest voodoo session?
That's something you can't really speak about.
Oh,
you gotta,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? You just gotta go to Florida and just, you know what I'm saying? It's certain stuff there how you do, like you sleep in the graveyard for like 3 days, 4 days to a week. Drink chicken, like animal blood. It's different stuff though,
Did you actually sleep in a graveyard for 3 days?
No.
Oh, okay.
And I just wanted to show y'all that, man, just to show y'all he is familiar with this, y'all. You cannot grow up in that type of household and not know how important it is to respect the dead or respect the transition or the deceased. And the reason I say that is because they capitalize. These are people who actually work with spirit, so they honor them. Okay, they honor the spirit. But this is a situation where his brother ended. This is another warning, y'all. Look,
He walked out the door, doubt him up. I love you. You know what I'm saying? I'd say about 15 to, I'm gonna say 20 to 25 minutes later, I get a call. A shooting just happened in Hilltop. I don't know, I'm not even thinking about him at first. I'm like, damn, because it's shit regular. Like, shootings always happen. Like, I'm like, damn. Somebody else called me. You good? Why everybody say you dead, big bro? My big brother called me. Shit, where you at? They said you dead in Hilltop. I'm like, hell no. I go on Facebook. A little boy just got killed in Hilltop, like 16. So I'm like, fuck. And like, yeah, he had on a uniform or a gray sweater, burgundy shirt. I'm like, oh my God. Like, I just hang up the phone. One of my god brothers walk in the house. He's like, bro, they say Bippy dead, bro. Fuck.
That's crazy, y'all. Like, that be the sign, y'all. Them be the, like, you know, that spirit telling you, like, man, look, everybody around you is getting knocked off right now. You know, that's a sign of a spiritual warfare. I keep telling y'all, man, y'all spiritual warfare is going to be directly connected to you. I can't say that enough. I cannot say that enough. So that means that either you offended somebody in some way, form, or fashion, or somebody may be jealous of you up to the point of where they want to do these type of things, and for many other reasons as well, y'all. But I can guarantee you it's directly connected to you in some way, form, or fashion. Okay? And so, you know, a lot of times when we see a spiritual warfare like this, you know, it could be up to the point of where, you know, they watching everybody else transition around him, and then, you know, that's instilling the fear in him a little more up to the point of where he transitioned because he's no longer protected. His family don't even agree with what he's doing. You out here dissing the dead. We honoring the spirits. You see what I'm saying? You done stepped on this man's graveyard and things like that. And like I say, it's not me, you know, it's not me just trying to disrespect him. No, that's me letting y'all know why it is that you should not do it. Why you should not be following him in terms of going to somebody's graveyard and actually standing on their graveyard, you know, for people who actually, especially in Florida. And nowhere else for that in a southern state. Let's just say it like that for any reason. But I just don't advise you to do it because if they don't get on your top, then spirit gonna get on your top. You know, because if you anger them in some way, form, or fashion, they will get on your top. Yeah. If you feel like if you disrupting them, you don't know. You disrupt spirit in certain little ways, y'all. Like that. Like going on they boy. You know, he could have did that. Especially if you don't know if they got him on their altar, strengthening his spirit. You don't know what they doing. They can have him on their altar, y'all, and burning. And they could be burning candles for his spirit. Cause I keep telling you, the point of you burning that candle is to basically strengthen the spirit of your ancestor, your loved ones. You see what I'm saying? Venerating them when you giving them sugar. That's all, you know, and giving them the things that they like. You're helping them ascend, so on and so forth. You don't know if they had him on that altar. You don't know how strong his spirit was. And when you came over there, you probably angered him to the point of where he wanted to get on your top himself. And they allowed him to do it because you disrespected him. All right. And so, yeah, like I say, we can go down this rabbit hole, y'all, deep as deep as we want to, y'all, because it gets deeper than this. But, you know, I believe spirit really led me to him because I don't know him. Like I said, y'all, I really don't know him. You know, I don't really too much like I don't listen to that type of music like that, especially the younger generation. Now, I might listen to, you know, some of my generation or whatever the case may be, but not too much of that, y'all, you know. But I feel like spirit led me here to be able to bring this up so that I could talk about it from a different perspective, so that I could show people why they need to dead that whole disrespecting the dead things, that smoke pack thing, you know, because unbeknownst to yourself, you're violating spiritual law in some way, form, or fashion, because you're causing that soul to not rest. And there's people around here, especially with the age that we're in the age of Aquarius, information is easily accessible. There's people out here that's actually taking the craft serious in terms of, you know, what it is that they practice in terms of the ATR, which is, you know, African traditional religion or whatever it is, or whatever level of spirituality that you practice from. You know, it ain't just them. You know, this is nothing that anybody wants to do. You don't want to do this from no level. Okay, don't be listening to him. Prisha Bako say when sin hits heaven beyond disrespectfully, yup. So above corrections, ancestry, yeah. You know, and I told y'all we see spirit working in this, y'all, because he made a song, y'all, about this person, and I believe it was the grave. Like, look, I'm gonna tell y'all how spirit went directly back to it, because he made a song dissing the dude who he was standing on, the grave that he was standing on. He made a song. I can guarantee you, everybody around him gonna fall. I hate to say it that way. The dude who shot the video, he gonna fall. I bet they cleanse and they doing whatever they can do right now because they see what's going on. And if they ain't, they bet to. All right? But I'm just saying, you feel me? This is the crazy part about it, y'all. The dude who he said or he dissed, right? And he made the video on his grave. He was talking about how 4 of them got shot and, 3 died, 1 lived, right? Or, yeah, you see what I'm saying? And then reverse on his birthday, on Fulio, on the guy that's sitting next to me, y'all. On his birthday is when he transitioned. It was 4 individuals that got hit, and he's the only one that died, y'all. Saying the symbols are for the conscious man, y'all. And I won't, let he who has eyes see clearly, because this is a case and what this is where spirit is talking, y'all. Nah, man. Like, so I'm just wanting to show this to y'all, man, so that y'all can get the understanding of what it is, man. And I know it's a lot of people that you know fully understand where I'm coming from, but whether y'all believe it or not, it's a lot of people that don't, and that's why it's become a trend, y'all. And like I say, in my opinion, I feel like Chicago done made people go crazy, man, because they done took what they doing out there and they done took it all around the world, and everybody doing it like, you know, it's cool to do. All right. And with that being said, y'all, I had to come on here and give y'all the, you know, the rest of the video, man. But look, if you want to see the rest of it, go down and catch the first part, y'all. They interrupted it, but it's a very great video. I touched on some great details in terms of what music is and how music is actually being weaponized against the people to begin with, okay? Especially when it comes to the lower poverty communities, because we know they don't see no value in that part of the community. The so-called hood, the trailer parks, things like that. They don't see no value in it. And that's the reason it's set up like that. That's the reason why liquor is easily accessible in your community. Especially when we come to like the cities, you can find a liquor store on every block. On every block. All right. And so, you know, that's why drugs is easily accessible. You can walk out your front door and find a bag of weed, you know, you can, like, come on, like, it ain't hard for you to go find drugs, you know, and the people that's selling it, this kid selling drugs, man, they selling it to the kids, man. So, and like, even when we get down to that, that's being weaponized against you. Drugs in itself, I done told y'all how you have to be careful, you know, when you dealing with certain drugs and things, like, you got to be careful, bro. You can't be, bro, they know, you know, people associate having a good time with drugs, y'all, and they want to be able to use that against you. So, I mean, hopefully y'all picked up something y'all learned from this, man. But with that being said, man, you know, y'all make sure, if you haven't already, man, if you're on Facebook, get over to YouTube, follow me on YouTube at I Am Awakened, man. Hit the subscription icon, and do not forget to hit that post notification bell and select all. That way you'll be notified every time we go live over there, because we're going to most definitely cut up when we go on either one of these platforms, y'all. Okay? And if you're on Facebook and you ain't following me on YouTube, I mean, if you're on YouTube and you ain't following me on Facebook, get over there as well, y'all. But look, I just want to leave y'all as I came. I want you guys to always be aware, because to be aware is to be alive. And as always, peace, family. Peace, meaning positive energy.